Lockdown by Simon Armitage.
And I couldn't escape the waking dream of infected fleas in the warp and weft of soggy cloth by the tailor's hearth in ye olde I am.
Then couldn't unsee the boundary stone, that cockeyed dice with its 6 dark holes, thimbles brimming with vinegar wine, purging the plague coins.
Which brought to mind the sorry story of Emmet Siddle and Roland Torre, star-crossed lovers on either side of the quarantine line, whose wordless courtship spanned the river till she came no longer.
But slept again.
And dreamt this time of the exiled Yakshas sending word to his lost wife on a passing cloud.
A cloud that followed an earthly map of camel trails and cattle tracks.
Streams like necklaces.
Fan-tailed peacocks.
Painted elephants.
Embroidered bedspreads of meadows and hedges.
The bamboo forests and snow-hatted peaks.
Waterfalls.
Creeks.
The hieroglyphs of wide-winged cranes and glistening lotus flower after rain.
The air hypnotically see-through.
Rare.
The journey a ponderous one at times.
Long and slow, but necessarily so.
Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll.
Was Brillig and the slithy toves.
Did Gaia and Gimble in the wabe.
Or mimsy were the borogoves.
And the mome raths outgrabe.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch.
He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought.
And as in uffish thought he stood,
the Jabberwock with eyes of flame
came whiffling through the tulgey wood.
And burbled as it came.
1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back.
And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjous day, Callooh, Calais, he chortled in his joy.
'Twas Brillig and the slithy toves.
Did Gaia and Gimble in the wabe.
Or mimsy were the borogoves.
And the mome raths outgrabe.
What Life Should Be by Pat Fleming.
To learn while still a child.
What this life is meant to be.
To know it goes beyond myself.
It's so much more than me.
To overcome the tragedies. To survive the hardest times. To face those moments filled with pain and still manage to be kind.
To fight those who can't themselves. To always share my light with those who wander in the dark. To love with all my might.
To stand up with courage, though standing on my own. To still get up and face each day, even when I feel alone.
To try to understand the ones that no one cares to know, and make them feel some value when the world has let them go.
To be an anchor, strong and true, that person loyal to the end. To be a constant source of hope to my family and my friends.
To live a life of decency, to share my heart and soul, to always say I'm sorry when I've harmed both friend and foe.
To be proud of whom I've tried to be and this life I chose to live. To make the most of every day by giving all I have to give.
To me, that's what life should be. To me, that's what it's for. To take what God has given me and make it so much more.
To live a life that matters.
To be someone of great worth.
To love and be loved in return.
And make my mark on earth.
Refugees by Brian Bilston.
They have no need of our help, so do not tell me these haggard faces could belong to you or me. should life have dealt a different hand. We need to see them for who they really are. Chancers and scroungers, layabouts and loungers with bombs up their sleeves, cutthroats and thieves. They are not welcome here. We should make them go back to where they came from. They cannot share our food, share our homes, share our countries. Instead, let us build a wall to keep them out. It's not okay to say these are people just like us. A place should only belong to those who are born there. Do not be so stupid to think that the world can be looked at another way.
The world can be looked at another way. Do not be so stupid as to think that a place can only belong to those who are born there. These are people just like us. It's not okay to say build a wall to keep them out. Instead, let us share our countries, share our homes, share our food. They cannot go back to where they came from. We should make them welcome here. They're not cutthroats and thieves with bombs up their sleeves. Layabouts, loungers, chancers and scroungers. We need to see them for who they really are. These haggard faces could belong to you or I, so do not tell me they have no need for our help.
They are not welcome here.
The world can be looked at another way.
So do not tell me these haggard faces could belong to you or me, should life have dealt a different hand.
Don't be so stupid to think that a place can only belong to those who are born here. These are people just like us.
We need to see them for who they really are. Chancers and scroungers, layabouts and loungers.
Not okay to say build a wall, keep them out.
With bombs up their sleeves, cutthroats and thieves.
Instead, let us share our countries.
They are not welcome here.
Share our homes, share our food.
We should make them go back to where they came from.
They cannot go back.